Across the South Coast, live from Solent University, you're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, it's 1 o'clock. I'm Jack Bunklock with your Solent Sports News headlines. The FA have been heavily criticised after refusing to light up the Wembley Arch in Israeli colours. This is after a deadly attack by Hamas left more than 1,300 people dead. Israeli and Palestinian flags will be banned inside the stadium for tonight's friendly between England and Australia. Former FA chairman Lord Treesman says he understands the decision.
Banning the flags makes complete sense to me because what you certainly don't want is a disruptive political demonstration in a stadium. Lighting the arch would have done it. It's a very, very clear signal.
Two Scottish Saints were in action last night. Scotland came just short of qualifying for the 2024 Euros after losing 2-0 to Spain. They still lead Group A though and will secure their spot if Norway failed to beat Spain on Sunday. Gavin Bazunu's Republic of Ireland could be out of the Euro 2024 qualifiers tonight. They face an almost impossible task to qualify now. If they fail to win tonight and if Netherlands beat France, it will be too far behind to reach the competition. However, manager Stephen Kenny won't stop until they're officially out.
The reality is, although it's an outside chance, mathematically we still have a chance. So as long as that's the case, we must give everything of ourselves all the time.
Ange Postecoglou has won his second Manager of the Month back-to-back. He is the first manager to win it twice in his first 2 months of management in the Premier League. His Spurs side remain unbeaten this season alongside North London rivals Arsenal. The Lily Whites' next game is Fulham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Monday the 23rd. Influential fly-half George Ford has been replaced in the England squad. Captain Owen Farrell returns to the starting 15 with Marcus Smith coming in at fullback. Farrell is the all-time point scorer for England after breaking the record last weekend. Two-time England Player of the Year Freddie Stewart has been dropped from the matchday squad entirely. France captain Antoine Depois will start at scrum half in the Rugby World Cup quarter-final against South Africa on Sunday. This comes after the former world's best player recovered from a fractured cheekbone. Springbok fullback Manny Libok will replace veteran Andre Pollard for their crunch match against tournament hosts. Cricket is set to be included in the 2028 Olympics. It will be the first time the sport has appeared in the Games since the early 1900s, where only 2 teams competed. The T20 format could be used in the US Games, as boxing might miss out. Australia could be dumped out of the Cricket World Cup. The Kangaroos have lost their first 2 games to India and South Africa as they ponder the real possibility of elimination from the tournament. Marcus Stoinis was controversially dismissed in yesterday's loss, but Marcus Labuschagne says he was confused how the umpires came to that decision.
We'll get clarity or going to seek for clarity because it's a World Cup and we don't want small decisions that can be avoided to change the outcomes of games.
Sticking with cricket, and Bangladesh have recovered to pass 100 for 4 against New Zealand in the IOD World Cup. They are currently 218 for 8 with 3 overs remaining. New Zealand are yet to bat. Now to F1, where Belgian Grand Prix Spa-Francorchamps will remain on the calendar until at least 2025. The circuit is both a fan and driver favourite as the track has a reputation for being one of the world's best. Social media star KSI has apologised for the ugly scenes at the press conference yesterday with Tommy Fury after bottles and insults were exchanged. At the open workout event, KSI spat at John Fury, Tommy's father. He is set to take on Fury tomorrow night in a 6-round bout at the AO Arena in Manchester. A supercomputer has given Southampton a 0.6% chance of getting promoted this season. BetVictor's computer uses results from this season to predict future fixtures. It places Southampton in 8th and only gives them under a 25% chance to finish in the playoff spots. Now to tennis. Female British number 1, Katie Boulter, has been included in Great Britain's Billie Jean King Cup squad to face Sweden next month. The world number 52 will join Jodie Burrage, Heather Watson and Harriet Dart as Team GB are an automatic spot in the qualifiers next year. The Baltimore Ravens are set to play Tennessee Titans in the final UK game at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Sunday. The Ravens come into the game after losing AFC North rivals Pittsburgh Steelers last week, while the Titans are also coming in after a loss to Indianapolis Colts in the Nissan Stadium. Sam Barnett is here in studio talking us over the London games so far.
Thank you, Jack. Well, we have had an absolutely fantastic international series here in London. The first game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Atlanta Falcons, I thought the Jaguars played really well, finishing with 23-7. The second game, though, unbelievable game. Jacksonville Jaguars 25, beating the Buffalo Bills, one of the best teams in the NFL, 25-20. I mean, Travis Etienne, 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. Unbelievable performance from them. And the final game, it's going to be another corker. The Ravens are playing the Titans. If I had to choose between a team, I think I'd go with the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson's on form, and Derrick Henry for the Titans have just not turned up this season.
That's all from us for now. I'll be back in an hour. Remember, you can keep up to date on our website, solentjournalism.co.uk.